Okay, in this video I'm going to share with you my experience of Bufo, otherwise known as 5MEO DMT, not to be confused with the other DMT. I will make videos explaining my experiences with that DMT. I'm very familiar with it, but yeah, not to be confused, two completely different things. I didn't really know that I didn't plan to take it. Like most things in my life, you know, things just fall into place and whatnot. About 4 days ago, I was actually chilling here on the beach and I wanted to do some sun gazing. So the sun was setting over there, so I went to a spot over there where you can really catch the sun going down. And when I was there, I see this woman, she had 2 dogs, and something just told me to engage with her. So we started talking, and she was from the Netherlands, and she told me, we're talking about the medicine, we're talking about a lot of things, about the 21st of December, what's going to happen, aliens and stuff like that, you know, the good stuff. And she was telling me about, I told her that I was looking forward to taking ayahuasca soon, and she told me that her friend does Bufo, that kind of ceremonies, and I was like, cool, like, I've heard of Bufo, and I knew it was something to do with a frog. I wasn't too sure until I got back and I looked up Bufo, and it was actually 5MEO DMT. So I've heard about 5MEO DMT, that it's the proper, it's the proper one, it's the proper one. Like it's where they say you meet God, like you actually understand like what God is and you actually meet God kind of thing. So it's pretty deep, it's pretty deep. So yeah, I messaged the woman, I was like, look, this is on a Tuesday, I was like, look, book me in Thursday, because she was going back to the other side of Costa Rica on Saturday. So I was like, look, book me in for Thursday, and we'll get this done. So yeah, so the day after I fasted, I've done a dry fast out of respect for the medicine. There is a science to doing all that kind of stuff, because you know, the more 3D objects you place in your body, the more you will remain in the 3D. So that's how I work. Yeah, the more attached you are to the 3D. So I don't know if that makes sense to you, but I'm trying to ascend. I'm trying to be as light as possible to ascend. So it doesn't make sense, you know, eating so much and then trying to take plant medicine now. That's just keeping you stuck in the 3D. So yeah, so I dry fasted Wednesday, and then on the Thursday I woke up, I drank some water, and it was crazy, it was raining. So yeah, it was raining, and I was like, all right, cool, man. I woke up, I've done my meditation, I've done some yin yoga, you know, stretched out and just like loosened up myself. And I wanted to connect with the water, so I actually came down to the beach. I came right here and it was raining. And so that was a new experience, man. Being from London, I'm not really a fan of the rain, but the rain out here is different, it's really nice, man. And as I was walking up to the water, I was like, what am I doing, man? It's gonna be cold. So the mind was playing tricks, but when I got into it, it was actually warm. So yeah, that just completely shut the ego, man. Completely shut the mind and just told me like, yo, just go with it, man. Just stop. Yeah. So so I got in the water, and it turns out I actually forgot my vest, man. So yeah, I walked. It was like 20 minutes down there. So I was just walking in the rain, man, in my shorts and my sandals. I was just feeling free, man. You know, just doing a few breaths on the way. And yeah, like as I was walking up, I'm thinking, yo, man, what is my intention with this? Like, am I just doing this? Like, what's the deal, man? Obviously, I'm a truth seeker, man. I'm seeking, so that's what it was. But yeah, I started thinking, you know, the ego's starting to say, yo, like, started to question things. So yeah, like I turned up, I met this woman. She was cool. She's Dutch. She had a tattoo here, and it's funny because earlier in the year, I really wanted to get the flower of life tattooed here, but proper spontaneous moment, and then I was like, nah, that's too much. Instead, I just got my neck tattooed. I'm gonna make a video actually about my tattoos, explaining my tattoos. But yeah, so yeah, she had this cool tattoo here. You know, she's Dutch, really cool woman, man. And I met her in this place, and she took me into this like little kind of like this nice little building, kind of everything open, made of wood, like really natural. And yeah, like she just lied me down. We had a little talk about the DMT, the normal DMT that I smoked, and this thing. Yeah, we talked for a bit. And then she laid me down. We done a bit of Reiki. She done a bit of Reiki on me, which really relaxed me. Was really nice. By the time I opened my eyes, I was just like completely different. I was just completely relaxed and ready for the experience. Literally, as I got up, she was there waiting with the pipe. So yeah, the 5MEO DMT. It's just a one toke. It's one toke. Well, they say you can take more, but if you do it, one was enough, man. And I like to take a lot of whatever. One was enough, so. Take a slow, long toke, and then yeah, just like DMT, you know, things start to change. Like you tune into something else, and like I don't know, I must have lied back. I lost sense of everything at this point, and that's the whole thing with working with DMT is you have to lay down your ego and like surrender. It's all about surrender when you work with the medicines. You can't be still holding on to ego and like the mind, and you can't do that, otherwise the medicine's not going to work. So see me, I'm ready to die. I've died 1,000 times with the medicine, with mushrooms, everything. I've died, I've experienced death, I've been there. I thought I wasn't coming back, and I liked it, and yeah, I came back, and here I am. So I'm not scared of death, you know, I've experienced that, I understand what it is. So yeah, that really helped me when I'm with the medicine. So yeah, wow. What happened to me, I don't know, again, you lose complete sense of being, like your physical doesn't exist no more, and I was blasted into eternity. Yeah, I was, like, I can't remember, like, I can't describe the experience. It's undefinable what I was, what I felt, what I witnessed. It wasn't so much a visual thing, it was the feeling of infinity. Yeah, like you could say, yeah, I met God, or yeah, the infinite, eternity. I was shown, I was like driven through eternity. Again, it's undefinable what I experienced, but I felt the connectedness and the infinite. Yeah, it's undefinable, man. I can't, trying to, you know, the English language is very limited. Language is limited. So yeah, you can't really explain that kind of thing. You can't comprehend what exactly God is. So yeah, just to say, I tasted that. I tasted the essence of infinity, of eternity, of God. Like I fully felt it. I was it. We are infinite. We are it. We are God. Essence, everything. Like, but the mind is so limiting, man. Yeah, the human being is a limited experience, but we, as souls, we are infinite. So yeah, like eventually kind of came back into myself, and I brought awareness back into my body, but I still had my eyes closed. And I remember I began giggling to myself. I just kept on like just having these little giggles, and I guess it was like giggles of relief, like some sort of relief that like, oh, like wow, like this is it, like wow, like yeah, we are infinite. Because there's a lot of stuff you can learn on the path. Again, people can read scriptures, people can recite scriptures back to front, man, and all that stuff, but like until you actually experience, man, the infinite love, the eternity of the essence, then all them books you read, man, and everything you know, you learn, doesn't really mean anything until you experience it yourself. So it was, yeah, it was just like a big, like, I was just giggling, man. It was just like, it was so exhilarating. It was very exhilarating, the experience. Yeah, eventually after the few giggles, like I came back, and it was like, yeah, we just spoke a little, and again, like trying to explain what happened in the limited concept of language just wasn't possible. I was just like, wow, like yeah, man, like all these little problems that we have here is just like, it's just so petty and finite, and it's unlimited. Like the mind is such a limited construct, man. It really holds us back, man. So yeah, it was a really nice experience doing 5MEO DMT. Just two words I really got from the experience was undefinable and exhilarating. It was exhilarating. That was the word that came to me. It was very exhilarating. So yeah, man, the undeniable force met the undeniable force, man, for the first time, man. Obviously, I am the undeniable force. That was the name that was gifted to me. And I understand what the undeniable force was, but yeah, yesterday I actually, yeah, we came face to face, man. I really understood, yeah. Yeah, man, eternity, infinity, the force was strong and real and so loving and infinite, man. Infinite, man. Creation is infinite, man. We can't even comprehend it. We can't even comprehend it. So yeah, big up that woman, man. She's going back Saturday to the other side of Costa Rica. If she does come back, I'm looking forward to yeah, working with that medicine again. And yeah, you know what, I really recommend it for people. I don't know if you're watching this in London, if you can get hold of 5MEO DMT. I've never really heard of it myself, being that regular, but I'm sure if you look, you can find. London has everything. I'm sorry I'm limiting to London. There may be people watching this not from London, but look, for seekers, for people that are interested in all this stuff but a bit scared to do something like ayahuasca or iboga, or sit through like a 4-hour intense mushroom trip, or even just smoke normal DMT, because normal DMT you have to take a few tokes and it's a bit more work. But the 5MEO DMT is one toke. It's one toke. Again, you have to be ready to lay down your ego, otherwise the medicine won't really work. We spoke about that, about people that haven't been able to, you know, to break down that barrier. So yeah, I do highly recommend for all the seekers out there, 5MEO DMT, absolutely amazing. If you saw me yesterday, man, I was just like, wow, man, I actually ate a lot. Yesterday I broke the fast. I came back and cooked some rice and beans and some plantain. Bit of a heavy meal, but you know what, after that experience I kind of needed to ground myself back here. I ate a lot of fruit, papayas and that, mango, passion fruit, and a lot of nuts and stuff. I ate a lot, so you know what, I'm actually fasting today. I'm actually doing a water fast. I've been doing a lot of dry fasts recently, but I guess with all the heat and doing so much dry fasting, I do need to keep myself hydrated. So yeah, I'm planning on doing a 3-day water fast because the 21st is approaching. So probably by the time I publish this video, the 21st would have already happened. Because yeah, I've made a lot of videos since I've been here, but yeah, my laptop's playing up. But anyways, I'm rambling on. So yeah, 5MEO DMT, check it out. I'm gonna love you and leave you. Hope you enjoyed the video. Have a lovely day. Peace.